Hello again. After a fulfilling week doing an alternative spring break in my home city of New York, I am back at Hogwarts. I was rather sad to leave New York and, of course, my beloved cat creature, but I shall endure in the name of education. Enough, I seem to have found a friend of Sirius's who isn't a complete imbecile. Remus, I really don't know what you see in them. Next prompt is to talk about our most embarrassing memory and our most empowering memory. I will start with empowering because everyone could use some empowerment to get through their most embarrassing memory. My most empowering memory is the time when my partner and I won first place at nationals for policy debate during my senior year of high school. We were coming off a rather disappointing second place finish from the year before, and we utterly destroyed the competition, winning by a landslide. We completely obliterated the second place team, and I made one girl cry. And before you say that that's mean or something, I was completely within the rules of debate. If you can't take that kind of pressure, you shouldn't be competing at the national level. But, anyway, as I held that trophy over my head and looked into the miserable eyes of the competition, I knew that I would one day conquer the world. Or, something like that. The national title is just the first big win I had. And the first real taste of power. I know that soon I'm going to be winning other titles and other competitions. And I can't wait. My most embarrassing moment is the first day of 7th grade. I have mentioned before my one awful experience with terrible haircuts. Not this one. This one's fabulous. But, the day before 7th grade, my dad took me to get a haircut. And, it ended up being a sort of bowl cut thing, with one side longer than the other. The hairstylist said it was all the rage in Europe, and my father actually agreed to let that horrid woman cut my hair that way. My family was, of course, supportive, because that's what family is about. My father, who has no sense of fashion, had no idea how ridiculous I looked, and Mother and Sirius were silent. They really should have spoken up, because I ended up being the laughingstock of the entire school. I can still see those insignificant peons laughing at me. But after I talked to my mother, she quickly took me to get a more acceptable haircut, and the next day, I knocked Joseph Parker's front tooth out because he made fun of me, and the rest is history. People learned pretty quickly not to mess with me after that. From then on, I ruled the school. So, there you have it. 2 memories that are really none of your business. But I do have some other news that you may be interested in. I have the honor of being invited to the very exclusive Slug Club, sponsored by Professor Slughorn for only the brightest students, I have been assured. I will be attending the dinner and celebration this Friday, and I honestly couldn't be more excited. I will finally be in the room with my equals, and I will be sure to post a picture on Twitter of how fabulous I look. Ciao!